It's Saturday Night Live with Vanessa Bayer, Adi Bryant, Taran Killam, Kate McKinnon, Bobby Moynihan, Jay Farrow, Cecily Strong, Keenan Thompson, featuring Beck Bennett, Michael Che, Pete Davidson, Colin Jost, Kyle Mooney, Sashir Zameda, musical guest Ariana Grande, and your host Chris Pratt.
Jacob, it's such a beautiful day out. We should film SNL tomorrow.
What a great idea, Sean. The whole class would love it. Even Lauren would. Jake, what are you doing? That's illegal. You can't do that in a park.
On the contrary, Jacob, I have every right to. According to the Adult Use of Marijuana Act and Proposition 64, I can do this in a park. Pretty sweet, isn't it?
Come on, man. You have to do that here? There's kids outside.
Hey, I'm Jake Kalson. I can do whatever I want. Besides, I have a doctor's note that says so. Jake can do this wherever he wants. He is a hard worker. This doctor's pretty good.
Sounds like a real doctor.
Hey, I'm not finished. He is better than all of you. Signed, Jake Kelson's doctor.
Huh? Who's your doctor? Dr. Dre?
Very funny, Jacob. Marijuana legalization is on the come up.
He's right. Both Republicans and Democrats have been agreeing on legalizing marijuana. Not every politician wants to legalize it, but it's nice to dream.
But what about current President Biden? I thought he was a recreational use of marijuana everywhere. Huh? Legalization and decriminalization? What does that even mean? This is just as confusing as me getting a grape stuck up my nose.
It's simple, Jacob. Decriminalization means you can't go to jail for a crime. Imagine if you went to jail for bank robbery. Biden says if you stole a certain amount, you'll face certain consequences.
You steal more jail time. You steal less jail time. While legalization means making something illegal to legal.
Well, why would anyone in the world be in favor for decriminalization? You might as well make it legal.
Well, Jacob, everyone has different opinions, of course. Some people think that it doesn't make sense for the federal government to regulate marijuana use contrary to substance use. While others think that allowing the manufacturing and sale of substance removes the industry from the hands of criminals, along with regulating marijuana sales to make it safer for consumers.
You also have to understand, though, that there are some pros to marijuana. Some pros include helping with anxiety, helping with chronic pain, and marijuana can be safer than any other medications. Pete Davidson would agree.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna do marijuana every day.
No can do, cowboy. Marijuana has a lot of cons to it. Sit tight because this list might get long. Marijuana can affect your memory. A lot of car crashes have been the cause of marijuana. You can get CHS syndrome. And what was I gonna say? That's it.
Oh geez whiz, man. All those cons sound terrible. I can't believe all these cons really originate back to the 1930s.
Yeah, you can't forget that in 1937 the marijuana tax was enacted, prohibiting cannabis use at a federal level, which was eventually overturned in 1969, where the Supreme Court case Leary v. United States happened, where the Supreme Court rules that act violates Section 5th Amendment against self-incrimination.
Like I care about that. That was in the past. Tell me something current.
Well, the bill would require federal courts to erase cannabis-related convictions.
It would block federal agencies from denying public benefits or security clearance due to cannabis use.
Yeah.
Jacob, if you run in front of the car, you'll know how the process works.
I remember everything, guys. I know in 1996, California voters passed the 1996 Proposition 215, which allowed qualified patients to and approved caregivers to possess and use medical marijuana.
There's no way you remember everything. What about the cannabis proposition back in 2015?
The legislature passed the Medical Cannabis Regulation and Safety Act, which was a series of 3 bills that created a state licensing and regulatory system for the existing medical market. It also established the state's 3 cannabis licensing authorities.
2017?
The California state legislature passed a budget trailer bill that interrogated the MCRSA with the UMA to create the Medical and Cannabis Adult Regulation and Safety Act, otherwise known as the MAURSA. Under MAURSA, a single regulatory system governs the medical and adult use cannabis industry in California.
Wow, you really do remember a lot. You son of a nut. Nothing.
I know this is gonna sound stupid, but how does marijuana even get legalized on a state level? Like, once I get hit by a car, I always have that question in my mind.
That is simple, Jacob. I can explain it by rapping. A member of the Senate drafts a bill. Dang, man, I'm hungry for a pickle dill. The homie senator brings up the bill. I just hope T-Law brings some chips to Jayville. Then the bill dips to a committee. Left alone, it just wants the biddies. If the House denies, the Senate has got to approve. Call Elon, man. We finna go to Neptune. The House votes on the Billy bill. Hey, man, chill out. You need some Dr. Phil. The House gets voted on our pass to the governor. Hopefully she passes so we can recover her. The House can override the governor's veto. Hey, Mr. Moore, can you make a quick burrito? The House needs more than half, 2/3. Give us a hundo so we can take a money bath. Yeah! Give it a minute. Wait for the bill to turn into an act so the state can make it intact. Now this concludes my rap and fact.
Wiggity wiggity man!